Welcome to the Inaugural flight from JKIA Mombasa. This is the starting point, and I'd like to invite our captain to come and welcome the chief guest before we launch the flight.
Inakaa kama kwenda vita. You know, when you are dispersing rioters, this is the one you use. Asante. Karibu Waziri. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Mheshimiwa Waziri Murkomen, Senator Hassan, Vice Chairman UDA, the ruling party. My brother Chairman Mheshimiwa Chairman Kenya Maritime Authority, Hamisi Mwaguya, Director Liz Alvanze, she's the Director KCA and also she's the CEO of Kenya Association of Air Operators, Director Dr. Mugambi from KCA representing the Director General, Madam Selina Gore. Madam Selina is the owner of the airport. I must recognize her, otherwise tutafungiwa kiwanja. So asante for coming. Sawa. Waziri, we have some gifts for you and everybody else. Najua kwa serikali if you give out anything more than 20,000 waziri itabidi arudishe. So hii ni 19,999. Waziri, we have a nice notebook for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I feel the other one.
Kila kitu.
Imejaza ile jina. Very nice one.
And Skyward
How did you know my
T-shirt.
size?
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you, Waziri.
Sawa. Okay. Okay. Iko na charger.
Iko na charger, iko na kila kitu.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think it is better than JKIA.
Okay. Ita nini funika tumbo hii?
Yes. Hii ni ya kucheza golf. Unajua chairman is a very serious golfer.
Thank you.
Hata yako tumeadjust.
Unaona bado liko sawa.
Uko sawa?
Asante. Ama kuna size. Sawa. Na hili iko na dahari mingi, iko na date ya mwaka. Niko na dahari mingi ya Skyward.
Ini supply for the whole year.
No, I have a lot of diaries.
Selena?
So kwa vile haina mwaka.
Hatutaki kuharibu nywele. Tutawekelea tu. Unajua ladies na nywele. Hata yako tutawekelea.
All right, Captain. Captain, I'd like now to invite the Captain Secretary, to come officially give us a briefing before we launch.
Okay. There's no need now. The Chairman Skyward Limited or Skyward Express Limited, Chairman KA, Chairman KMA, our Honorable my friend and my brother Hassan Omar, the management of Kenya Airports Authority, and all the distinguished guests who are here, good morning. Good morning. Now we are here today once again to appreciate the work that has been done by Skyward Express. As you very well know, when this government came to office, the first airline to establish a new route to Kakamega was Skyward Express. And we were together at Wilson to launch that new route, and now the people of Western Kenya are very happy because we have a direct flight from Nairobi to Kakamega. Skyward Express is an example of a very strong national company that has grown organically to the level that it is. Skyward Express has opened new routes in the country. It's a testament that this country is ripe for air transport. And it is not just that Skyward, we are celebrating Skyward for opening new routes, but also opening new and affordable routes that makes it possible for hustlers to be able to take flight to different destinations of our country. It has also made it possible for the people of Kenya to get services in other parts of the country where originally people would have driven for a long period of time to be there. And this has assisted in making sure that Nairobi and other parts of the country and those parts of the country and the world is connected to make it possible for us to transport our tourists, to make it possible for us to have business connections, and also make it possible for us to assist in situations of emergencies, including medical emergencies. So I want to congratulate Captain Moha for the wonderful job that he has done. Let's give him a hand clap to grow this company. And I want to assure him that it is the responsibility of the Ministry of Transport to make sure that we nurture and support the airlines like Skyward Express by making sure that the policy framework that we are putting in place is going to assist them to grow. As you very well know, last year we removed certain levies and taxes, especially excise duty on importation of spare parts for maintenance of aircraft, to return again the work of maintaining aeroplanes back to our country, which we had lost when we put taxes on our airlines, and particularly on the spare parts for aeroplanes. And I think that very simple policy by the government last year has made it possible for us again to see a greater growing interest in investment insofar as maintenance operation work is done here at Nairobi, Jomo Kenyatta, and other airports in the city. And going forward, you will be seeing more companies who have expressed interest both here and internationally to want to invest in so far as the work of maintenance and spare parts is concerned. And this is our objective, to make sure that Nairobi remains a hub for aviation. And I want to thank Skyward Express. We are also working hard to make sure that we protect our airlines, especially local airlines, from dumping. I know there is a competing interest. For those who have invested in the tourism sector, they have been pushing the ministry and myself to make sure that we open the routes in this country. We open also the space for our airspace for all airlines to fly to, especially Mombasa, directly. I want to tell the country that the responsibility of the Cabinet Secretary of Transport is to balance between the other interests, including transport and including tourism, vis-a-vis also protecting investments in transport service. And there is something in trade law that is called dumping. We want to protect our local airlines from dumping so that we do not have unfair competition, especially for those of us who know that it takes time, energy, resource to invest in local airlines. And therefore, if you see us carefully selecting the airlines that we allow to fly to certain destinations and to other parts of our country, remember that this airline space operates on the principle of reciprocity. And our international negotiations in terms of routes and allowing airlines to fly here must also be balanced with the interest of Kenya to also access those markets. Because some airlines in the world tell us, okay, it is free to fly to their countries, but their airports operate independently. And when we ask for landing slot and takeoff slot, we struggle to get them because there is a separation between management of the airport and flying rights. So flying rights only in paper is not enough. Under bilateral air service agreement, just to fly us to Mombasa from JKIA to get a seamless connection.
Over the first boarding pass to Honorable CS.
Are we safe, Eric?
Amos, yes. Amos.
Wapi